Okay, guys, welcome to the Big Boys podcast with me, Enzo James, class 8-1, absent 11, with my friends.
Kenji Punsu from class 8-1, absent 19.
And Cayden from class 8-1, absent 6.
Today, we're gonna talk about our unforgettable experiences in the past, about like our trips to maybe a city, a country, or maybe like just experiences in general. Okay, guys, I think for this podcast, we can start off with Cayden, and then let's just see how it goes. Okay, let's go, Cayden.
Okay, thank you, Enzo. So, for my experience, my unforgettable experience was going to both New Zealand and Australia. So, to start off, have you ever been to a beautiful country with beautiful landscapes, but not as populated as Indonesia? So, for me, New Zealand is that country. Different from Java. New Zealand is an island that has beautiful nature, but doesn't have as many big cities like in Java Island. It is a very beautiful country. A lot of beautiful mountains, a lot of beautiful lakes, rivers, and I really enjoyed the nature there. I also went to Melbourne, Australia. It was an amazing experience. I got to see the different buildings, the beautiful views, the beautiful architecture. I also got to visit my cousin. So to start off on the first day, my family, and also three other families, my friends, Aldrich's family, Cayden's family, and Michael's family, we all went to New Zealand together. First, we took a flight from Jakarta to Singapore, then Singapore to Christchurch, New Zealand. In Christchurch, we only stayed there for to eat dinner. After that, we took a drive from Christchurch to Lake Tekapo. Lake Tekapo is a small town located just south of Christchurch. It's a beautiful small town with not a lot of buildings, but very beautiful views of the lake. The lake is very pristine and clean, even clear, and it has panoramic views of the mountains. And there, I also got to visit a small church there, a very beautiful church that looked directly into the lake. After that, I took a drive from Lake Tekapo to Queenstown. Queenstown is also a small town, not as small as Lake Tekapo. It has a population of around 50,000. There, I got to visit the many buildings. I got to do shopping there and also try out different foods. The views was also very beautiful. The lake is very clean, and you can see mountains everywhere. And there are a lot of national parks and paths you can go on to do trekking. I also got the experience to do skiing there with my friends. It was a very unforgettable experience, amazing experience. After that, I went to Melbourne, Australia. There, I got to visit many museums. I got to eat many foods. Different from New Zealand, it was filled with it was a city, a very big city. Not a lot of nature, but the city was very beautiful with tall towers and trams everywhere. I got the opportunity to also meet my distant cousin. In conclusion, the whole trip was very amazing. I had a very unforgettable experience there. Enjoying the nature, going on trekking tours, and also visiting Melbourne City. There, I also got to visit my distant cousin, and I got to be bonded more with my family and also my friends. It was overall an unforgettable, amazing experience.
Okay.
Okay, is that it, Cayden?
Okay, so I can share some pictures. Okay, can you see the pictures?
It's still loading for me. Yep, I can see it.
Okay. So I'm just going to explain shortly these pictures. So this is a picture I took from my flight from Singapore to Christchurch. You can see the mountains. This is the South Island of New Zealand. It has a lot of beautiful mountains, as you can see. Even when we landed there, it was already beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the next picture I took. There, I went on New Zealand. I went on several different. I went to several different national parks. I went trekking there. It was a very beautiful experience, getting to see the views. This is me on the right. This is all in the same area, as you can see. So New Zealand has a lot of lakes and also a lot of beautiful mountains. All of these I took photos I took myself. So next, this is a photo I took in Queenstown. As you can see, this is located in a small town, so not a lot of buildings, but as you can see, it has beautiful mountains, it has beautiful lakes, very pristine lakes, and it was also very cold. These are my pictures in Melbourne. So on the right is a picture of a building in the University of Melbourne, and on the left is a building of a cathedral located in Melbourne as well. This is the last picture. So this is me with my distant cousin. I also, we ate dinner together and also visited several museums together.
Yeah.
That's all.
Cayden, I think your experience in Melbourne and in New Zealand was really interesting, but I want to ask you, if you had the chance to go there again, would you want to go, and where do you want to go next?
Okay, so I would definitely go there again. It was a very, amazing experience. If I got the experience to visit New Zealand again, I would probably visit the North Island near Auckland, in that area. And if I got the experience to visit Australia, I would definitely visit Sydney.
Cayden, I want to ask one question. What aspect of the holiday that makes you feel that it's the most memorable part? Is it the bond with the family? Is it the new sites, the new panoramic sites, and all the photos you took of the landscape, the beautiful landscape, or what?
So I think the number one experience, why I really like this experience was, firstly, of course, my bonding experience with not only my family but with my other friends and also my cousins. It was an amazing experience. But also very important was, the landscapes, the nature, very different from what you can see here in Indonesia. You cannot get that here, especially you cannot get snow here. So it was definitely also part of why this experience was very amazing.
Okay, your story was really interesting, Cayden. And okay, let's go to Kenji now.
Okay, hi guys, I'm Kenji Punsu. Today, my most unforgettable memory is going back to my dad's hometown, which is Bangka. For me, that's the most unforgettable memory because I had so much new experience there. So first off, on the day of the trip, we woke up very early to go to the airport, and we ate breakfast at the airport. At the airport, we met some of my grandma's friends. On the trip, I went with my big family, which consists of me, my sister, my mom, my dads, and my grandparents, and also some of my cousins. We met some of my grandma's friends. We're lucky to go on the same flight, so they're also going back to their hometown. Okay, when we arrived there, we ate some really good food, and we embarked on a journey to my dad's hometown, which is in Belinyu. It was around a 1.5 hour trip by car. We had to go through several different cities such as Pangkal Pinang, Sungai Liat, and much more. Okay, when we arrived, I stayed in my grandma's house. Her house is quite big, but not very big. It's very modern with some traditional properties into it. Okay. In Bangka, there's so much tourist attractions that are almost as good as the ones outside Bangka, such as Bali or other foreign countries. One of the most memorable experiences was when I went to the beach with my family. We collected so much shells, and we take them home as collectibles. We also played with the sun water. But one downside is the bugs. The bugs in the beach bites very, very often, and it hurts. Next, one of the most memorable experiences in Bangka was when I went to a place that is called Telaga Mas Bersinar. there was a lot of animal sanctuaries, and I managed to go to my first fishing trip, which was in Bangka. At that place, I managed to catch a pretty good fish. It was quite big, and so much more. I'm gonna show some pictures.
Okay.
Yep.
This is the picture of the food we ate when we first got into Bangka. We also rented a car, so it's easy for us to transport around. Look at this. There's some really good cuisine. There's fried fish. There's also fried frog on the left and other food. It was quite good.
Yeah, I can see it.
Are some of the beaches we went to, which is like Pantai Penyusup in Belinyu, then Pulau Nelayan in I think Sungai Liat, and then also Pantai Tuing, which is also in Sungai Liat. Overall, it was very beautiful with very beautiful view. This is Telaga Mas Bersinar. There is a lot of animals in this sanctuary. A few of them are deers. There's also a turkey. Also, there's a python, which is quite big and it's quite scary. Also, there are some apes and other monkeys. In Telaga Mas Bersinar, there is also a fishing experience. This is a big fishing park, the big fishing area on the right. When I went there, I wasn't old enough to go there, so I can't fish there. Instead, I fished in the smaller pond. Look at the fish I got. It's quite big, but it's one of the first fishes I ever caught. Next is also the Pagoda Nusantara. This is a very good tourist view and place in Bangka. We circled around the area in our car multiple times because it's quite hard to find the place. But overall, the view is very good. The buildings, the architecture are quite good, and also the photo and attractions, such as the heart photo that I took with my family, with my parents and my sister, and also this levitating hand, which my parents took a photo in. So overall, the trip for me was an unforgettable moment because it brings back memories, especially my dad since he originated from there. So thank you.
Yeah, Kenji, I can see that this trip brings back a lot of memories from you. In your opinion, was this trip a one-time thing, or would you go back again and then like you visit your father's family again, or like what?
Bangka for me is like a trip that almost every year me, my family, or only my dad goes because we went to pray for my family that is already deceased, and also brings my dad some memories from his childhood by enjoying the cuisine and meeting family members there. So I would definitely go there again.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cayden, do you have any questions?
Yeah. So Kenji, what part of the holiday was the most interesting for you? Maybe the food, the fishing, the culture. What was the most your favorite experience there?
My favorite experience about this trip is the new experience I felt, and also the experience from my dad's childhood, such as the old games he played. He teach me some. Also, I had the chance to visit my dad's old house, which is also made of wood, and it's very traditional. I can actually see and actually feel what it feels like when my dad was young, and it made me realize that this trip was an unforgettable memory and moment.
So you had many memories of also your ancestors as well, right?
I get to
Yeah.
know a lot of new family members, and also eating very good cuisine that my dad introduced to me, such as es kacang merah and other foods. Okay, I think that's enough for my story. Now let's move on to Enzo's.
Okay, I think today I'm gonna tell you guys and Cayden and Kenji about my story. Just last Saturday, I went to a concert in Ancol with my friends and with my friends' family. I went to a Green Day concert. It was really fun at first, but it got like really awkward, and at the end, I was still really happy, but I was a bit sad in the end. Okay, first off, to start the day, I went to a mall to meet up with my friends so we can go to the concert together. And then we went to the mall and then we met up. So we went with a taxi. And then At Ancol, I went to the concert gates, and then yeah, we just entered the concert. They didn't really ask. They didn't really check anything, but we still got in. Uh, After that, there was a second line of security. Like they were really strict and they demanded a lot of things, but it was really good, and I still had a lot of fun because I was really excited about the concert. Okay, and then I ate with my friends, and then like at 7 there was an opening act from a local band. It was like really interesting, but it was like really boring for me. And then the concert started. Yeah, we was really happy. We was like jumping up and down for every song, and we was like just generally really happy. But then one song came, like the Green Day song American Idiot, and some guy like spread gas all around my category of like standing. Like in my category, everyone was like evacuating, but not really. Like they just went to the back because in front there was a lot of gas. Like we don't know why, but our throats were really sore. Then my friend like told me, "Why is my throat really sore?" And then we all went back. But when we went back, we like went to a mosh pit. So my friend's dad, like his phone got stolen or like maybe dropped in the mosh pit. But yeah, we still had a fun time after that, even though we were stressed because the lost phone, and yeah, but we were still really happy. But then the next song came, and then the gas was spread again. We don't know how. Maybe it was from someone's bag. I don't know, but there was gas again, and then like it was like the second last song, so we went to head out because we was really scared. It's something's gonna happen. So yeah, after that, we went out. But after the second gas came, like our friend's father, like he went missing. So yeah, after the concert, we needed to like search for him with the other friends from the other category of seating or standing. So yeah, it was like a really fun experience, but a really stressful one. So I would want to go to another Green Day concert because I was not really satisfied with the first experience. Okay, that's it.
Okay, and so do you have some pictures to show us?
Yeah, I have some pictures and videos I can show you guys. Okay. Okay, this is when like the first line of security. It was like really like there was nothing really stopping us. And then this is the second line of security. Like they were like really strict, but we still went through because we had all of our passports and stuff. This is the video of the maybe the third song of the concert. It was really cool. There was like a blimp up here because it like went with the theme of the Green Day song. And then this is the video of the song.
The atmosphere looks really, really hype.
Yeah.
It's also the song.
Was it crowded?
It was really crowded. Like we almost couldn't breathe, especially after the gas. Like we couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really fun.
Must be a very memorable experience.
Yeah, very memorable. The good and the bad, honestly.
Well, Enzo, to conclude, what in the overall experience is the most that makes it the most interesting experience for you?
Probably like the gas spreading, and also like first off, yeah, there's three things that are like make this experience the most memorable experience for me. First one is the gas spreading because like I've never had that in a concert before. The second one is my dad's friend's lost phone. Like same, I've never had that experience in a concert before. And the third one is our friend's dad went missing, and we had to find him for like an hour and a half after the concert. Yeah, probably that.
So to conclude, it's all about the new experiences.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unforgettable and new experiences, honestly.
Nice. How many friends did you go to the concert with?
I went with 7 friends, but I went there and met some new friends. We met at the concert from another school. Yeah, but it was really an interesting experience and good bonding moment with my friends. with my new friends, and yeah, with everybody else in general.
Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of lessons,
Yeah,
can be learned from this experience.
a lot of
Personally,
lessons.
what are some lessons you can take away from this experience?
Yeah, okay. The first lesson, I think you need to be like cautious of like random things happening at you at with you at all times. Like especially like this like the gas spreading, like you never like expect it at a concert, but yeah, you never know. It might happen. Okay, that's it for my story about my experience with the concert, Green Day concert in Jakarta. Okay, friends from YouTube, Kenji and Cayden, I think that's all for our podcast today. I think today podcast was really long and longer than usual, but we had a good time, and then yeah, we heard stories from you guys, and then you guys can share stories to all the people at YouTube about your unforgettable experiences. And okay, me, Enzo James, Kenji Punsu, Cayden James are signing out from the Big Boys podcast. Thank you guys.